Today it's Michael Bryson, Alan Williams, Coach Bob Williams. Again, we'll use a format. The coach will make an opening statement, and we'll go to questions. Please raise your hand. We'll bring a microphone to you for the question, and identify yourself first, please. Coach Williams.
Yeah, obviously a typical Cal Poly Santa Barbara game. Hard fought, tough. My hat goes off to especially Brian Bennett, who I just think is him and Will Davis, the two most improved players I've seen from one year to the next in this league. They're both incredibly confident. Bennett was 9 of 12 from the floor and really did kind of will them back in by shooting the ball. And some of it down low, but most of it was jump shots facing up. And on the flip side, to give our guys credit of making plays down the stretch, especially at the defensive end, we had to make extra plays because we had 2 turnovers that created more opportunities for Cal Poly, but our guys' will was there, and we made plays down the stretch at the defensive end to hold off and win the game. And Bryson making the 2 free throws at the end were clutch, obviously. Happy to get the win, happy to advance, and happy to get this game behind us so we can loosen up and just go play.
Yes, questions for Big Al. Hadn't won a Big West tournament game since your freshman year. I mean, has that been preying on your mind at all?
Absolutely. I'd say definitely. Getting that first round monkey off our back was really huge. It felt like a big weight had been lifted off our shoulders. And like Coach said, it allows us to have that opportunity to go out there and kind of just play for the next one. So.
Question for Michael Bryson. This is Alex Hoover with KCSB FM. Can you just walk me through what was going on in your head in that big block at the end? That was a great play, man.
My guard did a really good job of really occupying, shifting the eyes, and it was just my job to try and make I was always being help position. I just made an athletic play, and I was able to get the rebound, we were able to secure it. So, I'm just glad we were able to come out with a win. It's nice to come in here, press conference with a win.
Thank you. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Alan, the Gauchos, I mean, you guys had sickness this year and kind of was rearing its head a little bit this last week. How are you guys feeling physically?
I'd say we're pretty good. We're getting there. I think all that stuff goes out the window with games of this magnitude. And I think our ability to fight through not feeling too well or little aches and pains is going to be crucial for us if we plan to advance in this game. So I think we're feeling pretty good.
Feel better today than you did yesterday.
Absolutely. The win helps.
Coach, how important was it? Like the last 2 years, you guys didn't play well in the first half, and you got down by a lot. I didn't think you played exceptionally that well this first half, but you went in the lead at the half with a 5-point lead, and you really finished the first half strong.
Yeah, I thought the last 3 minutes of the first half were really important in the game. Gave us some momentum. It gives you a little bit of a cushion against a team that is going to just keep grinding on you. And that's the way they play. And I would agree with you. I don't think we played overly well, but we did make some threes in the first half, which is something we didn't manage to do in the second half. So we got great looks. The ball just wasn't falling tonight from the three-point line. And I think one of the keys is we got to the foul line and we made our free throws. So 13 out of 16 from the free throw line is what pulled us through tonight. There's no doubt about it.
Back up front.
Two questions for Michael. One is, I want to ask you about the free throws at the end. Obviously, game on the line. You had a streak earlier this year where you set the school record with free throws. What were you thinking when you went up to the line the last time? And the second part of the question is, John Green is a guy who hasn't played the Big West Tournament the last 3 years because of injuries. How big was he giving you that, setting up for that dunk right after the three-point play?
That was absolutely incredible. I'm speechless from it. I mean, that was actually crazy. His celebration was even better. I'm just so happy he was able to actually play and actually be able to play this year and really contribute. Not having him these last 2 years has really hurt us. But he's kept his mind with the team. He's kept his mind straight, and he's been able to really stay with it. So the fact that he was able to come into this game and really make an impact like that is marvelous for us. And as far as the free throws, it's just routine. If you think about it too much, you're going to miss it. So I just try to go up there and just shoot the shot. Not much really to it in my head. I don't really think about streaks or anything like that. I just try to make the shot. The bigger the clutch play, the more I love it.
Get in the workout.
Al, give me a thought on UC Irvine. You guys probably the last couple of years have probably the most wins in the conference. Probably going to feel like a finals night, even though it's a semifinals, and certainly, they're going to have that strong defense as usual.
Definitely. It's going to be a big game for us, big time atmosphere, and I think we'll show up to the occasion. We're going to get back, get some rest tonight, and then tomorrow we'll game plan, and I'm sure the coaches will have an awesome game plan for us to follow, and we're going to go out there and do our best to execute, knowing what they bring to the table with their size and athletic ability, and just go out there and compete really hard.
Abby Mistrako, Fox Sports West. Coach, how would you characterize this rivalry? It seems like you always end up, you guys always play close. Maybe it's because of the rivalry. Maybe Cal Poly always plays everyone close. It seems like you always end up playing them a little bit closer in the postseason, though.
Yeah, we didn't last year. So we're happy that it's close as long as we come out on top. I remember when Al was a freshman, the first game we played him was really a grind year. Orlando couldn't buy a bucket. We found a way to squeeze by him. We loosened up the next round and just played and got to the finals again. It's an intense. When you play Cal Poly, it's going to be a grind. That's how Coach Calero coaches. It's the style of play. They're very physical. They're really fundamentally sound. They don't turn the ball over. Tonight we had 13 turnovers in a low-scoring game, and we win it. That's a pretty good sign for us. But playing against somebody like Cal Poly, it's a test of patience. And sometimes we got a little excited where we wanted an 8-point lead to jump to 14 on one transition, and we made too many turnovers instead of taking a little better care of the ball in some crucial situations when we had a chance to spread it, or even late in the game when we had a chance to secure it a little better.
Follow up, Al or Michael, either one of you. Does this give you guys the ultimate Central Coast bragging rights now?
I don't think we were thinking about it that much. Of course, when it's Cal Poly, it's definitely good to go out there and beat them. But high level of respect for those guys. They played really hard, and I think it shows by the scores that we had today. And just it's all it is really is us getting a chance to represent the Central Coast in the latter parts of the tournament. So I think that's what's the most important thing.
Yeah, last question for anybody who wants it. You guys won 6 in a row, 9 of your last 10. You feel like there's a roll going in? Obviously, the record-wise it is, but you guys feel it? I mean, sometimes it's an internal feeling. Do you have that?
I think we're playing pretty good basketball. I think we still have a lot we can improve on, and some things we really need to get in and get our mind right to doing a little bit better. But, I mean, winning tonight definitely helps with our confidence. And like Coach was saying in the locker room today after the game, every night is somebody else's night. Tonight it was Mike defensively was great. Tomorrow who knows who it could be. But as long as we stay together and have a conscious mind about what we want to achieve and how good we want to be, we can do some pretty good things.
Thank you, Ben. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you.